guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making the most perfect round ball using only paper, water, and sandpaper. But it's a 4-day weekend and I'm hoping to post 2 videos, so I'm gonna do this video obviously and the Fortnite dance challenge with my family. So I'm really excited about that video and I want to get it uploaded by Monday, so I'm really excited. And let's get right on into the video if you want to know how to make a ball using paper. So in the video it said to I just got a random bowl and I filled it up with some water, and not too much because you will be putting the paper in it. And then he just said to grab a roll, and so you're gonna put it into the water and just let it absorb like basically all the liquid. So now that it's basically absorbed the water, I'm just going to start like ripping it. Oh yeah, and in case you're wondering why I have a 4-day weekend, it's because Monday is Veterans Day, and then this Friday is parent-teacher conference. So today is parent-teacher conference at school, so like because there's so many students, we just don't have school on that day. So that's why, you know, I'm just kind of hanging out at home. So yeah. A weird texture, like I don't know, really weird. But like I feel like it's not absorbing the water. I feel like the water's just like staying on top of it. It's kind of weird. So I guess this takes some time. For 5 minutes? Feels a lot longer. So apparently I'm looking at the video and his is like a lot more mushy, so I guess I'll just have to rip more, I guess. I think I just used too much paper, so yeah. Oh well. And if you're saying that this is a waste of paper, I can totally agree because this is really stupid. But I have nothing else to do, so. So I think now you're gonna like mush it, I guess. Oh, 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 oh. O'Reilly Auto Parts. You know, this is the first weekend in like since school started that I haven't had homework over the weekend, and I'm so happy, okay? Like I've been doing 4 hours of homework every single day since school started basically, and I finally don't have homework. But I do have homework because like now we're learning about distance and displacement in science, and so I have to like write down, like if I'm driving out of town, how far I drive, but then how far the like actual distance was, you know, because like sometimes when you drive, you know, like how you have to drive around the buildings, but if you could fly you would just drive above, so it's like the actual distance versus the time it took. So that's what we have to do. Or if you walk all the way to the refrigerator but then walk right back to the couch, then that would be 0 feet displacement, but then like distance traveled would be like 50 feet or something, I don't know. But yeah. So now it's starting to get like more mushy. And I think this is the texture it's supposed to be. So in the video it says it needs to be like paper mache. So that's really what I'm trying to do here. The thing I really like about this is like you don't need glue or anything. It's really just like water. So I want to see if it actually worked because the guy in the video, he made it work. So I'm really just attempting to make a paper ball. But I feel like some of the like strands are like still really big. So I'll just go through a couple more times. It's kind of cool if you like look at it really close. There's like little cracks like in the paper. That's interesting. There's been this like moth or fly in my house since this morning and I can't find it, but like I woke up and I don't know, I couldn't really see it because like my room was dark, but I think it's a moth or a really big fly because I just saw like a really big shadow and it was like banging on the ceiling. So like, but then once I woke up I didn't see it anymore, so I wonder where the fly went because like it's kind of suspicious because it woke me up twice and then I was like, okay, but now I don't see it at all. Man, I've never been so bored that I decided to make a paper ball. I think this is taking way too long. So it needs to turn like into really thin pieces. So I think I just have way too much water, so I'll be right back. I'll just pour out a little bit of the water. So yeah. And I think the trick really is not to use that much paper because I put in like a good 10 sheets of paper, which I probably should have only put like 4. So I'll be right back and I'll empty out some water. So I'm back and I got rid of a lot of water, but there's still a lot of water in here. But it's definitely turning into like that flour texture that he meant, you know? But I just think there's way too much water in here. So, but you can definitely tell it's a lot like paper mache. Like, you know, the thin strands and stuff. So I think we're on the right track. So the guy just said to add flour. I forgot about that step. So I guess I'll just add some flour. Be right back. And he said to just pour it in, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's been 20 minutes. So he said to just mush in the flour. Yeah, it definitely feels weird once you put the flour in it. It kind of feels like oatmeal, you know? And it smells really weird too. So this is an interesting experience. Because I put in too much water, it's definitely, I think I need to get rid of some more water because this is just way too much. But it does feel interesting. It actually is really soft. Like if you like have it still a little bit wet, it's really soft. I'm just gonna get rid of the water again because this is really just like watery and it's not getting much texture. So I'll be right back. So now that I strained out all of the like water, it should be like little chunks in there. So yeah. So now that it's like basically dry, but there's still a little bit of moisture, you're gonna want to take it and start shaping it into a ball. So just try and make it like a perfect ball. really try to get all the liquid out. So I'm just squeezing it a little, because it really needs to be dry. So, you know, it will take less time to harden and it'll be a more condensed ball. So now I'm just smoothing it out with a like spoon, but remember, use like a big spoon because you want to really get the edges rounded and smooth. So if there's like little cracks like forming, just grab a little water and place it there, and it will act like a glue, and then you're just going to kind of push it together and then just kind of do that all over. So now you're supposed to put it into the oven for an hour and a half at 100 degrees Celsius, I believe. So then I just grabbed a tray and we're gonna place it into the oven at 100 degrees Celsius for an hour and a half. I put it into the oven and it didn't fully dry like it was supposed to. Like, it hardened, but it didn't dry, it was still moist. So it's been about 24 hours. Yep, exactly 24 hours since then. So it's basically dry now. It feels, you know, like paper mache, and it has the same texture like a baseball, so you could use it for a baseball. That's basically what you do with it. You can throw it and stuff. It doesn't really bounce, you know, so you can use it better for baseball. And you can also draw like the lines on it. I just wouldn't recommend sandpapering it because it might crumble, because like the texture, I feel like if you would scrape something on it for an extended amount of time, it might crumble. So I wouldn't recommend using sandpaper, but other than that, this actually turned out really cool, and I'm definitely going to use it as a baseball. And if you enjoyed this video and want me to do more experiments or like creating things, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and bye guys!